Shame on the blogs and the websites that are not playing the full Karmelo Anthony body cam video. Karmelo just did not claim self-defense once. He claimed it 3 times, and we are going to play the full unedited version for you here today. I also have the full 911 audio call that tells us a lot that we didn't know before. I want you guys to pay attention to how diabolical these people are releasing the surveillance footage, the body cam, and 911 call on Juneteenth, Friday at 9 p.m. While all of us are outside partying and drinking, they thought they would be able to put this out there and it would just go unnoticed. And by the time Monday morning rolls around, it's all forgotten about. We are not falling for the okie doke on this channel. Sit back, relax. I got a ton of things to show you, and then I'll hand it off to you, the out louder, so let me know what you think in the comment section below. As a journalist, as a content creator, I am supposed to be taking my emotions out of stories that I talk about. But I promise you that after watching this police arrest body cam footage and hearing this 911 call, I don't feel like a lot of you will blame me for being upset and angry. Even though that I am upset and angry, I've made a decision to cover this body cam and 911 video through a lens of manslaughter. I know that there are people on both sides and everybody wants to talk about the unaliving or self-defense. And for those of you who follow this channel daily, you know that I have made numerous strong arguments for self-defense. And after watching this video, I'm sure you will too. But I'm going to do something for the people who still think that this should be unaliving one and think that the jury got this right. I'm going to ask you to listen to the definition of manslaughter and then watch the body cam video and listen to the 911 call. And then please tell me in the comment section, if not at maximum, he should have gotten manslaughter and not unaliving one. Please listen to the definition of manslaughter. In Texas, manslaughter is defined as recklessly causing the unaliving of another person. Under the Texas Penal Code, the key word is recklessly. That means a person was aware of a substantial or unjustifiable risk that their actions could cause the unaliving of someone, but consciously disregarded that risk. In plain English, unaliving someone is you intentionally or knowingly caused someone's passing. Manslaughter, you did not necessarily intend to unalive someone, but your reckless actions caused their passing. I promise you, after you watch this, you will say that it was at maximum reckless actions. Please allow me to give you an example that involves a gun, not a knife, not a 3-inch knife, a gun that could still be considered manslaughter. If somebody pulls out a gun during an argument and acts in a way that creates a serious risk of someone passing, and someone does pass, prosecutors may argue that that conduct was reckless rather than intentional. The penalty in Texas for manslaughter is 2 to 20 years with a fine up to $10,000. The legal definition in Texas Penal Code, a person commits an offense if he recklessly causes the passing of an individual. The difference between unaliving and manslaughter often comes down to the defendant's state of mind, which you will hear close to 4 minutes of Karmelo Anthony, exactly 2 or 3 minutes after the unaliving. The definition is whether the passing was caused intentionally, knowingly, which would be unaliving, or recklessly, which would be manslaughter. Now, again, please don't get this confused. There's a strong defense for self-defense camp, but today we are going to focus on at least manslaughter to get these people who are so convinced that this is unaliving one, at least move them to the middle and at least manslaughter. I'm going to now play the unedited version of the body cam video. And I want you to pay attention to the state of mind. Remember the definition. Pay attention to the state of mind of Karmelo Anthony. 25 seconds into the video, he said, he put hands on me. I know I'm innocent. At 2 minutes and 9 seconds, he says, he starts to cry and he says, he put hands on me. I told him not to put hands on me. And close to the end of the video, at 3 minutes and 35 seconds, you hear Karmelo Anthony in the back of the police car asking if Austin Metcalf is going to be okay. State of mind. Listen.
And I'm just protecting myself.
Where do you want me?
Dispatch 443. I got the suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that? I'll look here.
4-4, copy, I'll be en route.
Y'all back up a little bit. Come over here for me. Over here.
447, clear.
I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now, detained.
Everyone else can slow down. Suspect detained in handcuffs.
Hold on. You can open up the channel, and medics are clear to come in. Have them come to the northeast entrance. That's gonna be a gate that's wide open there, and then you come to the victim from there.
Received.
This is the alleged suspect.
Dispatch is 432.
Okay. We'll figure that out. So nothing on your person at all? Nothing? Mind if I reach in your pockets and stuff and all that? Stabbing them? Okay.
I'm going to be out with this as well. Racing.
A little personal there, okay? Just to make sure. Okay. All right. The victim's going to be underneath that tent over there, so I'll get medics. Memorial tent over there, guys. All right.
He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me.
Victim, we're on the north end. They got staff standing to him right now. This is the alleged suspect. All right. No. We searched them. Got
I don't know what happened.
423. Trackers have negative CPR progress for a witness. Racing. That's the wrong thing. Racing.
Sorry, over here for a second. Up to you. It's up to you.
Fine, this is closer.
Let me do one more little check of you, okay? You don't mind if I reach in your pockets, anything like that? You good?
And some little under. No, ma'am, I don't think so.
What's your name, man?
Karmelo Anthony, K-A-R-M-E-L.
430, show me out. Racing.
Have a seat here real quick, man. Watch your head. Let me check your hood here, buddy, okay? Well, I'll tell you what, lean this way so you're not resting on your hands, okay? All right, see a little bit of blood on your hands there, okay? All right.
402, I'm on seat.
So your first name is Karmelo?
Racing.
Let's see, hold on a second. I don't know yet, man. Karmelo, K-A-R-M-E-L-O, Karmelo. What's your last name? A-N-T-H-O-N-Y. We're ready. Think right? You go to Emerson? Where do you go? Centennial. Okay.
Now, let's go over to the 911 audio that was released yesterday. I want you to pay attention to 3 questions and or statements. The 911 dispatcher asked, "Do you know what he poked him with?" The person on the other end says, I don't know. I feel like that is important. The person saw what was happening. That just gives you an example of how small and insignificant this quote unquote knife was. For those of you who have been watching our videos, we know we broke down that this wasn't even considered a knife. It was a multi-tool. And I show you a diagram where there is a box cutter, a glass breaker, a flashlight. This is a multi-tool. So much so that the person who witnessed this couldn't even say he did it with a knife. Okay. The second thing I want you to pay attention to, the dispatcher says, is he still there? Meaning, is he still on the scene? Because most of the time when somebody tries to unalive somebody or they're intentionally do something, they're going to run off. The guy says, no, he's still here. He's with one of the coaches. And I played you guys a video yesterday. I'll put it in the comment section below and pin it. You see Austin running from the bleachers because people are chasing him. And as soon as Austin feels like he's around safety, around the coaches, he stops running. He doesn't continue trying to run away from people. He's not hiding. Like many of people who have claimed self-defense and got off, and they continued running. We're not even going to get to the Carl Wittenhouse or whatever his name is, and many other cases. Karmelo Anthony was running because he was scared. The minute he was around teachers, he stopped. And you'll hear the gentleman on the other end saying, he's here, he's chilling. Because the 911 dispatcher is so used to somebody committing a crime and running. And so much so that the person on the other end says, he's with a coach, he can't hurt anybody. Then the dispatcher says, wait, hold on a second. He's with a coach. Do you mean that, like, is the coach holding them down or people pinning him down? He's like, no, he's there just standing with the coach. This is what we're talking about, state of mind. And this is why, although I don't love the idea, I think maybe why Karmelo Anthony's defense team had him not take the stand. Because you can clearly see in the video that you just watched and this 911 call that his state of mind was at maximum reckless. And what a lot of people will agree with, and very easy, he was claiming self-defense without talking to a lawyer, without anything. You can hear in the kid's voice, he's like, I'm just trying to defend myself. And even the guy on the other end, you could tell he starts off frantic and then he's like, hold on. There's no threat. He can't hurt anybody. And you can see him calming down, or you can hear him calming down. But like I said, for the sake of this video and for the sake of trying to bring some unity here, I'm not even going to talk about self-defense. I think, in my opinion, you should watch the video yesterday of the surveillance footage, this 911 body cam and the 911 dispatch, and you can clear that it's self-defense. But even if you don't want to say that, I find it hard to believe that you can't even say manslaughter. This is what is irking me, as much as I'm trying not to have my feelings be so apparent. Listen to this 911 call.
Frisco 911, what is the location of the emergency?
Hi, we're at Kuykendall Stadium. My friend just got stabbed.
Okay, do you know who stabbed him?
We have no clue. He was sitting in our tent, but you need to send an ambulance right now.
They're on the way, okay? Give me a description of the person that stabbed him.
He was wearing a gray Essentials hoodie. He was black. He's standing out on the side right now.
He's standing on the track?
Yeah.
Okay.
His blue sweatpants on and gone.
Okay, what did he stab your friend with?
I don't know. My friend's bleeding everywhere.
Okay. Where was he stabbed at?
On the chest.
Okay. And do you still see the person that stabbed him, or did he leave?
It was Austin. Austin got stabbed in the chest. I'm sorry, what did you say?
The person that stabbed him, is he still there? Do you still see him?
There's adults on him, I think. Yeah.
There's adults that are trying to keep him there?
Sorry, what?
The person that's your friend, is he still there?
Yeah, he's still here.
Okay, and there's a coach with him?
Yes, he's with. People got him.
Okay. Do you you know if he still has the weapon on him?
No clue, but he's like he can't do nothing. He's done.
What do you mean?
Austin Metcalf in the chest. What?
What do you mean he can't do anything? What's going on with him?
Coaches have him. He can't hurt him.
Okay, when you say they have him, are they physically holding him down?
No, they're just holding him, walking around.
Okay.
Okay.
And do you see any of the responders there yet?
We hear the sirens, but
the
coach just sent us out. We're all walking to our buses.
Okay, so you're going to get on a bus right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the rest of the students are walking towards the buses?
Yeah, everyone's been evacuated out the stadium.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being quick.
Okay. Just follow whatever directions you're being provided by either the officers or by your coaches, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it. All kinds of help headed that way.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Listen, man, y'all sound off below. I think I've said everything that I could say. People say I shouldn't be surprised. This is Texas, the district, the judge, the jury. But for those who follow me daily and watch my videos, I'm hopeful. I'm not naive. I'm not ignorant, but I'm hopeful. And this is where the disappointment is coming from. You just hope that there is some people in the judicial system that would correct this and not let something like this happen. It's coming to the point where it's becoming egregious. This is ridiculous, in my opinion. Y'all sound off below. Please consider, for those of you who think that the jury got it right, please consider manslaughter. Please let me know if you think you've jumped from unaliving one to self-defense. And please let me know what you think about the date and time that these Texas authorities released the surveillance footage, body cam, and 911 call. This was not done by accident, people. Friday, 9 p.m. on Juneteenth, the beginning of a weekend. Y'all know how the algorithm, y'all know how the cycle goes. Things are hype. Yesterday, today, Sunday. By Monday, Trump's going to do something with Iran and no one's going to be talking about this. But like I said, that's not how we get down on this channel. That's not how the Out Louders get down. So I know that you and everybody else and other content creators and Karmelo's parents and the appeal team, we're not going to let this slide. We're not going to let this just pass through the algorithm. But don't let it pass you what they're trying to do. Sound off below. Let me know what you guys think. When you are commenting, please do not forget to like and subscribe. When you're subscribing, there is a bell beside the join button. Click that bell. There's a drop-down menu. Make sure you click all so you can be notified every time we drop a video so you don't miss a video like this and if we go live. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please give this video a hype. It's absolutely free. It costs you nothing. It lets YouTube know, hey, I want to hype up this video into the algorithm. More people need to see this. The full unedited police body cam video. So please give this video a hype. Also, like I mentioned, I will pin the last Karmelo Anthony. I'll put it in the comment section and I will pin it to the top. And for those of you who have watched to this point, YouTube is going to suggest 2 videos that they think you might like based on you watching and liking this video. Justice for Karmelo Anthony, man. I'll see you on the next video. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Turn Out Loud. Peace!